we're all spirits here on a human journey, here to fulfill a soul purpose. That soul purpose is the seeds of divinity inside us. It's why we're here in human form, to create on this physical planet, to incarnate on this physical plane. So I have a question for you. Is your purpose being birthed? What's that mean? Hey man, because our purpose grows from the inside out. It's kind of like being pregnant, you know? The first time when you pee on that stick and it's like crap, right? You got a mom and a dad, now future mom and a dad, looking at that thing, and some people are so thrilled because they plan on it. You know, this is your purpose, you know what it is, and then sometimes you're like, that's definitely an oh shit moment, right? And then you think, what am I gonna do? Have you ever asked the question, how are we gonna afford this? But now you know there's no other option. We gotta do it. We're just gonna do our best. We're gonna make it, Hangman, and please God help us. Like all of a sudden, you know, when we have challenges is when we decide that we need to pray consistently. But maybe that's why God puts these things in our life. So then we're going through and you have pregnancy, right? Some people have morning sickness. Some people feel great. Your belly swells, your feet swell. You know, there's cravings and there can be moods, and some people are just thrilled all the way through it. But then all of a sudden you get to that point where then you birth. You give birth, you have labor, you go through that pain. Isn't that what it's like building a business? Isn't that what it's like raising a family? Isn't that what it's like sometimes on our day-to-day tasks? Is sometimes we have pain, but then what's left? You know, it's our vision, and we have this moment where we're thrilled, but what do new parents already know? That's when the work begins. So Jada and I were out to dinner the other night, and we saw this couple over here, and they have a 2-month baby. It's the little cutest baby. And we said, hey, how's it going? What's it like with a new baby? And they look like this. We're tired, right? Because you have sleepless nights. Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm like, I got to do this. I got to do this. You know, you have dreams about work. How many times do you wake up at night and go, man, I got to do this, and feel overwhelmed? Why do I have this message today? Because we just had a 3-day holiday, man. Was it fun? I got to put away all the stuff intentionally so we can come back today. Man, you can be charged. But when 5 o'clock hit, was I charged? No, not really. Did I want to sleep longer? Did I want to sleep till 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning and just forget about everything? Yeah. Because it's like when you have that vision, sometimes it can be so overwhelming. Isn't that like raising kids sometimes? Where it's just like, God, just stress and stuff, and I gotta do this. And then when you come home and your kid runs up to you, or they crawl on your lap on the couch and tell you that they love you, right? It's like all the work for moments of joy. I remember when I was practicing chiropractor, you know, you're running a business, you have a team, you're doing all this, yeah, it's healing, and then a patient comes up to you and they say, Dr. Fred, thank you, because since I've been coming here, my life changed. And what do you say? Thank God. I mean, you give them a hug and say, God knows when you're at your wit's end to give you that one gift. And now that I coach, you know, there's all kind, you know, giving seminars and stress and traveling and all this, and then people say thank you because my life is different. You know, it's like, okay, now I have something, so why am I talking about this? Because this is who we are. Sometimes we're totally overwhelmed, and then we have moments of joy. But yet those moments are what keep us going. The question is, how can we turn moments into a state of being? Because it's just not that much fun being overwhelmed. You know, Jada, again, I want to tell another story, was in a Starbucks the other day, and she just decided to buy the drinks for someone behind her. And then she went back a couple days later, and that person said, after she did that, 30 people afterwards did the same thing. How many times do we contribute to one person's life, and then all of a sudden it becomes contagious? Joy is contagious. And, you know, if we can manage ourselves and be in a state of joy, that's what helps us get through the hard times. Because we're not perfect. We are human. We are a spirit on a human journey, and our human emotions get in the way. So the reason I'm here today is just is just to give you the message and to remind myself, can we just stay in joy through every step? Can we find the gift in every pain? Can we just look towards contributing to the lives of one person? If we can help one person and we exchange joy, that can actually be contagious. So today is a short message, gang. Let's just focus on joy. Let's take that consciousness out into the world. Let's just help one person at a time, and then eventually we can change the world. Thank you. I love you.